Hello everyone, I am Jasper Jose and today I will be explaining evaluating expressions in Java. Expressions are one of the most fundamental parts of Java programming and understanding how they work is essential for writing correct and efficient code. Let's get started. What is an expression? First, let's understand what an expression is. An expression is a combination of variables, constants, operators, and method codes that evaluates to a single value. It's used in calculations, comparisons, or assignments. Some examples include arithmetic expressions like x plus y star 2, relational expressions like age greater than or equal to 18, and assignment expressions like total plus equal to price. These expressions help us compute results or make decisions in a program. Let's now look at different types of expressions. Types of expressions in Java. There are four main types of expressions in Java: arithmetic expressions, relational expressions, logical expressions, assignment expressions. Arithmetic expressions perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, etc. Relational expressions compare values and return true or false. Logical expressions combine multiple conditions using operators like and or. Expressions assign values to variables or update them. Each type of expressions plays an important role in how our program makes decisions and perform calculations. Let's now see how Java evaluates these expressions by following certain rules. Operator precedence and associativity. Java follows precedence rules to decide which part of an expression is evaluated first. For example, multiplication and division are performed before addition and subtraction. In the example, 10 plus 5 star 2, multiplication happens first, so the result is 10 plus 10, which equals 20. We can override this by using parentheses. Most operators are evaluated from left to right, but assignment operators are evaluated from right to left. Using parentheses makes the code easier to read and helps to avoid mistakes. Now that we have covered the theory part, let's switch to the IntelliJ idea and see how expressions are used in practice. Let's now open IntelliJ IDEA, and I already created a new project folder called expression demo, and I also created a new class file. It's also called expression demo, and I write a small program. First, I write a simple arithmetic expressions. Let's declare some variables. Here, a equal to 10, b equal to 5, and c equal to 2. And data types was int. And here, b star c is evaluated first, and then it's added to a. The expected result will be 20. Now, let's change the order using parentheses. This way, a plus b is calculated first, then multiplied c, resulting in 30. Sometimes, combining integers and floating point numbers can lead to unexpected result. Let's see how Java handles type proportions. We convert b to a double before division to get an accurate floating point result instead of integer division. Let's compare values using relational expressions. Here, a greater than b will return true and b equal to c will return false. Then let's combine conditions using logical expressions. The ampersand operator means both the conditions must be true for the word expressions to be true. Assignment expressions allows us to update values easily. We can go through this example. This adds 5 to counter and then increment it by 1. Expressions, then we can explain conditional statements. Expressions are often used inside control statements like if else. Here is an example. The conditions age greater than or equal to 18 evaluates to true. So the program prints you are an adult. We can run this program using this icon. Okay, when clicking, okay, this building, and we can see that here the program is running. Okay, we get the result as you are alert here. Okay, then uh, we can switch the slides demonstrating IntelliJ IDEA features. IntelliJ IDEA makes coding easier with the features like smart code completion, syntax highlighting, advanced debugging tools, etc. As I type, IntelliJ suggests variables names and methods. Syntax highlighting means it helps me quickly see keywords and data types. Advanced debugging tools, we can set breakpoints and observe how expressions are evaluated. I will now set a breakpoint here. We can click on the left margin next to this line, and let's run the program in debug mode by clicking the bug icon shown here, or using Shift plus F9. Okay, we can click the bug icon. Ah, and debugging completes. That shows this. There's a tick mark comes. Now I can step through the lines using F8 and watch how the values changes in the variables window. This helps us understand how each expression is evaluated and identify any logic errors. Now that we have seen expressions in actions using IntelliJ IDEA, let's return to the slides and summarize what we have learned. Okay, then we can switch the slides. Summary and next steps. To recap, expressions are building blocks of Java programs. We learned about arithmetic, relational, logical, and assignment expressions. We also explored operator precedence, associativity, and how IntelliJ IDEA help us write and debug code. Continue practicing by experimenting with different expressions and using debugging tools to understand how your program works. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep coding, keep learning, and remember that mastering expressions is essential to becoming a strong Java developer. Thank you.